I'm going to open this $180 box of Foundation Play Boosters and track the return pack by pack. If you stick around, you can see whether or not it's worth to open up this box or just buy singles. Okay, let's get into it. Let's open up this box. And here we are, 36 packs. Okay, pack one, let's get started. So if you guys weren't familiar, this is Foundations. This came out in November of 2024, so it is a year old, or a little bit over a year old. I bought this for about $180 just recently, and I want to open it and see what kind of value you can get out of opening this box today, given the current card prices. So we got the first rare Scavenging Ooze. Oh, and here we go. I think this is the most expensive uncommon card in the set. An offer you can't refuse. So far so good. We're starting off hot. There you go. There's your land. There's your rabbit token. Adorable. Awesome. That is a good way to start the first pack. So let's go and move on to pack two. So obviously, like I mentioned in the very beginning, bought this for about $180. So I'm looking to list most of these cards on my TCG Player Store. So I would really like to at least break even, so I could keep some of these cards for myself. But if not, I'll just sell them all to get some money back. All right, we got a Ghalta, Primal Hunger as the first rare. Felling Blow. Jungle Hollow for the land, and an art card. So we got 36 packs, so we're going to run through these pretty quickly since there are a ton of cards we're going to be seeing. And yeah, and I'm running through the commons and uncommons because there are only about 6 that are worth more than $1. We hit one of them on the first pack, but there's not too many others. So Rogue's Passage, this one's pretty good. All right, another uncommon. Here we go, Mythic. Valkyrie's Call. That's pretty good. Vanishing Light, a common, and then a full art mountain and a food token. All right, keep it going. Let's keep it going. Surprisingly, there's actually a decent amount of higher price cards. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. Most of the value from this set is going to come from the collector boosters, where you can get those fracture foils. Those are worth a lot. Same thing with the mana foils, but those do not come in here. So we got an Abyssal Harvester. That looks pretty sweet. A common and a full art Hollow Island. So cards that we can look for here that are pretty big are the showcase cards. So there's a showcase doubling season that's worth about 170. Same thing with the Llanowar Elves and Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Those are the top 3 that we'd like to see. Those could get us a huge chunk of the money back on this box, which I would love, absolutely love. But, you know, this is gambling. All right, we got Time Stop. Pretty interesting card, ending turn immediately. Another rare, Lunar Insight. A Johnny's Pridemate, an uncommon. And then here we go with our dual land. And an art card, signed art card. Pretty cool. Okay. So let's keep it moving here. All right, let's get through these. Let's get to the rares. Please, guys, send me some good vibes. Really need the good vibes to pull something juicy. Here's another one of the higher priced commons, Bulk Up. This one's actually gained a lot of value as of recently. Not sure why, but it's a good card. Double target creatures power until the end of the turn, so that helps. All right, we got Kellen, Planar Trailblazer. Another Time Stop, so that's 2 Time Stops back to back. Curator of Destinies, and then just a normal Swamp. So that was an interesting pack. We had 1 rare, 2 rares, 3 rares. So that's 3 rares in 1 pack. I think that's about a 7% chance of you getting that. So overall, really good pack there. I think there's actually a chance to get 4 rares in 1 pack, but that is like 1% or less chance to get that. Ooh, Llanowar Elves. Solid card. Everyone needs that. I knew that would sell pretty quick. Okay, keep it going here. All right. This last uncommon. Your first rare, Scrawling Crawler. Solid card. It's a good rare. Got a Goblin Negotiation in common. And another dual land. Dual lands are pretty sweet. I would like to keep a lot of these dual lands. I don't have too many in my collection, and they are very useful for your commander decks. let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. Helpful Hunter. It's another good card. We got a Unicorn. Oh, here we go. Loot Exuberant Explorer. Alright, the mana foil for this one would have been 40 bucks. No mana foils in the play boosters, but this one is still a $6 card, and we will take it. And we got a Lightshell Duo, and another Dual Land, and an Alpha Warrior token. So let's keep it going, keep it going. We still got a ton of packs left. I want to thank you guys for clicking on the video and watching. I really do appreciate it. I've been making a few of these opening videos of different booster boxes. This is my first play booster box opening, which is a little bit cheaper than my last two openings, which were 2 collector boxes. Oh, here we go. Think Twice. Borderless. That looks pretty good. Oh, wow. Look at that. A Mythic Bloom Tender. This is a good pack so far. Oh my goodness. Another rare. Kikar, Zephyr, Awakener, and a common. Man, I thought we were going to get that last rare. That would have been very crazy. But pretty good pack. Rare, Mythic, Borderless common. That was pretty good. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been opening a couple collector boosters, but I'd slow down that because those were not the best to open. Probably should have just kept them sealed, but hey, I should rename this series Poor Financial Decisions, because that's all this really is. In reality, you should be probably buying just singles. So we got a Mythic here, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Common Giant Growth, Hollow, that's nice, and a full art Borderless land of Swamp. But, you know, buying singles is definitely not as exciting as ripping these cards and ripping these packs open. You just get to kind of just degenerate into a gambler in the comfort of your own home, and there's just nothing like it. We got Aetherize, Sheevious Pup, first rare, Sky Knight Squire, common Infestation Sage, and an island. Off the top of my head, I don't know how close we're getting to breaking even. I would say we're probably still pretty far away. I think we're going to need at least one of the big showcase cards to get there. But whether or not we get there, it's okay. I'll at least make some of the money back and probably get to keep some of these cards for myself. We got a Crystal Barricade. We got a Good Fortune Unicorn. And another Dual Land, Blossoming Sands. Let's keep it going, keep it going. Alright, we're about 1/3 through. So that should have been pack 12, I believe. Let's keep it going here. Alright, an uncommon. Here's our first rare, Extravagant Replication, a Leyline Axe, and a hollow Llanowar Elves. Nice. And a Jungle Hollow. Pretty good, pretty good. That was a good pack. It's promising. So about 1/3 of the way there without any huge cards. So our chances of getting there, getting to $180, pretty low. But there's always a chance. You must believe. Just like you believe in Santa Claus, you must believe in big hits. Alright, we got a Blasphemous Edict, Big Fin Bouncer, it's common, and a Dual Land, and a Kitty Cat. Alrighty, guys. If you guys want to comment, which card from this set would you really like to have? I know there's nothing really crazy in this set. It is Foundation. It's really meant to be just played and not ripped for anything special. But as I say that, we have got an insane looking Phyrexian arena. Like, give me a break. That is incredible. Looks like we got a Xenomorph from like Alien in there and an Elephant Dude. This is just an absolutely badass card. I would love to keep this. It's probably go for about $6 right now, which is great. But we'll see what else we can pull. I want to keep that card. That card is really cool. Just look at that. Come on, you gotta love it. All right, we want some more of that. We want some more showcase. We want some more borderless. That's what we're looking for here. Cackling, fleeting, squad. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. Gotta keep you guys entertained here. All right, we got Drake Hatcher. Krenko Mob Boss. Anybody want a Krenko deck? So there you go. Spitfire Lagak. And Bloodfell Caves. Another dual land. Awesome. If you guys have gotten this far in the video and you've enjoyed opening these cards with me, here we go. We got a Heir Apparent. This is, I think, about $1.50 card. Pretty cool. I'll give this one out to my good friend John Lee. He needs a couple more for his deck, and I got one right here for him. Here you go, buddy. Shivan Dragon. We got a Self-Reflection. Resolute Reinforcements. First rare. Authority of the Councils. Goblin Borderers. And a Thornwood Falls. So I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, man, this guy wastes a lot of money on cards. All the boxes they've opened. So if you guys want to watch, I opened a collector box of Edge of Eternities and a collector box of Innistrad Remastered. So I opened those not just for fun, but also to put some good cards. All right, we got a Borderless, a Braid. Put some good cards in my TCG Player store. So one thing that I found, another Phyrexian Arena. That's nice. So one thing I've noticed after having my store open for a little over 2 years now is that the more cards you have, the more variety, especially on TCG Player, the more possibilities of selling cards. And one of the big things that causes this is that when people are buying cards and they use the optimize feature on TCG Player, which is an awesome feature, it will, optimize your cart to give you the cheapest price or the least amount of sellers. And if I have a lot of different variety of cards, maybe people will pick up some extra cards for me. All right, here we go. We got a Chandra Flame Shaper, Legendary Planeswalker, pretty sweet. Uncommon Guarded Air, and our Island. Looking nice and borderless. So yeah, the more options I have, the more inventory I have on my store, I'm finding it to be better for my store in total, because people, will buy one big item card, and then maybe they'll buy a couple Soul Rings from me as well, and increasing the amount of cards they pull. Increase the amount of cards that they buy from me. So we had a couple Goblins, Homunculus Horde, just added this card to a deck, got our first rare, Extravagant Replication, and a land. Not a great pack, not a great pack. We're getting close to, should be about halfway through now. So halfway through, we got not great chance to get our money back. But when there's a will, there's a way. We got a Banner of Kinship rare, Broken Wings, and Swiftwater Cliffs. Okay, we're starting off with the Courageous Goblin. We're going to keep it moving here through the commons and uncommons. Imperium Angel, Essence Scatter, Mischievous Pup again, first rare, Ashroot Animist, Electro Duplicate, another rare, and a common, Elementalist Adept, and a Dismal Blackwater. I'm opening this box just a week out from the new set that is getting crazy hype, Lorwyn Eclipse. I will also be opening up a box of that once I get them in the mail. But I'll be opening up a Play Booster box. As I'm sure a lot of you have seen, the Collector Booster box, which I would love to open, are astronomically expensive right now, about 450 bucks. So here we go, Lathril, Blade of Elves. This art's so nice, I might have to keep it and build a deck around Lathril. Another really common deck that people build in Commander. Tolarian Terror, and a really spooky swamp. That's pretty cool too. Okay, here we go. 2/3 of the way through this box. We got an Involuntary Employment, Sworn Giant, Cathar Commando, Tolarian Terror again. Come on, guys. Another Heir Apparent, that's good. Bringing us up another buck. Alright, here we go. Come on, people. Seer Slicer Goblin, Cackling Cyclops, and Swiftwater Cliffs. I still have a good feeling. I'm going to say that there is a chance that we could get, let me call it right now, we pulled a couple of Llanowar Elves. I don't think we'll get that showcase. I haven't seen any doubling season, or maybe a Sire of the Seven Deaths. That one would be a pretty juicy card to pull. So if you guys just imagine that in your mind, imagine that doubling season showcase with all the cats on it. That one is what we want to see zombify. Alright, Exemplar of Light, Heroic Reinforcements, and our land. So yeah, please, I'm going to put it on the screen, just imagine this doubling season. Imagine me pulling it, and the excitement on my hands, and the excitement on your faces, if we pull that, will be unimaginable. So let's keep it going. We're getting close to the end here. If you guys have stuck around this long, you're a saint. 1,000-Year Storm, Gutless Plunderer, and Dismal Blackwater. If you've gotten this far in the video, if you're unaware, there is a button right below this video that you can support me so easily, and it's a thumbs up to be specific. If you just tap that real quick, just massage it, slap it, hit it, that helps out more than you realize, and it costs you exactly $0. So here we go, we got a Progenitus. Look at how much mana this costs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana. Protection from everything. That is absolutely ridiculous. If Progenitus will be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Progenitus and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. Just an absolutely ridiculous card. Essence Scatter, and a Forest. So there we go. It's the first time we saw Progenitus. It's a pretty cool card. Never seen that one before. Now, if that was the Fracture Foil, that would have been, 130 bucks, and would have saved this whole opening, and we could have celebrated, had a couple drinks after this, but here we are with an Angel of Finality, another unicorn. We've got whatever that guy's name is. Drakuseth, Maw of Flames, pretty sweet looking dragon. Sure Strike, and a Borderless Mountain. Gorgeous. Come on, here we go, guys. We've got 7 packs left after this one to pull something juicy. Here we go. Another Heir Apparent. That's 3. That's $3. So that means we're $3 closer to 180. First rare, Arabo, the First Fang. He's a cat avatar. Ooh, here we go. Kellen again, but this is the Borderless treatment. Looks pretty cool. And a Grappling Kraken. Release the Kraken. He's been released. Okay. I'm getting nervous. I would love for this to not be a financial mistake, but it's not looking too good. Alright, Mossborn Hydra. Great card. Aspiring Paladin Common, and our land. Come on, I want to see another 3 rare, possibly a 4 rare pack would be something completely out of the ordinary and very unlikely, but there's always a chance. Seeing a lot of the same cards, so we're going to go a lot quicker through. Let's get to the rare Swiftfoot. 9 Lives Familiar. This is a good card, and it's adorable. Looks just like my cat Gatsby. Alright, Common Witness Protection, and Windscarred Crag. So we're down to the last 5 packs. We must believe. I believe. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I know for a fact there's going to be something absolutely ridiculous. Over we go, another bulk up, another offer you can't refuse. 2 great commons in the same pack. Curator of Destinies, an Abrade, and a Forest. That pack was not bad. The commons and uncommons were carrying it, but still, decent pack. Probably got your money back on that one. I think right now these packs you can probably get them for about $5, maybe a little bit more. So keep it going, keep it going. Breeze through the commons and uncommons. Fishing pole. First rare. Slag Storm. I've been a right slag. Bushwhack. And mountains. Okay, folks. 3 left. Goblin surprise. I want a showcase surprise. Think twice. Marauding Blight Priest. Pilfer. Campus Guide. Heroic Reinforcements. Let's keep it going. Here we go, here we go. Consuming Aberration. Creepy. Treetop. Snare Spinner. Okay. Last 2 packs. Okay, here we go. Let's flip it around. This pack feels hefty. I feel something in here. It's got some weight. Let's keep the hope alive. Okay. Alicia, who laughs at fate. Haha. Ooh, Rise of the Dark Realms. Here we go. Beautiful. Amazing card. And a common. Man, they're going to get the 3. Make your move. And Dismal Blackwater to finish it off. The final pack. Take this one a little bit slower. Just want to thank you guys for sticking around, watching me open 36 freaking packs of Foundations. I had fun opening this. Sylvan Scavenging. Look at that raccoon's face. Look at him. Pretty good. Pretty good. And the next card is Day of Judgment. Destroy all creatures. 2 rares. Can we get a 3rd? No. Needle Tooth pack. And we finish off with a beautiful basic island. Okay, after doing some calculations and going through every rare and card that was 50 cents and above from what we pulled in our packs, I'm happy to report back that we did it! This box came out a little bit over $190 at the time of recording this. Could go up, could go down in the future, but when I recorded this, the amount of value I pulled out of this was right around $194. I was unaware of that while I was opening this, but some of these cards, some of these rares, were a lot more expensive than I realized. So if you are opening this box, there is some pretty decent value here. A lot of playable cards. That is the point of this set. Foundations for people to play, for new players. So if you're thinking about opening up a box, this one is a decent choice to get your money back and also pull some pretty cool cards. And this is considering me not even pulling one of the top 5 cards in the set. So even without that, I still got enough value in the 36 packs to make opening this box worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, any of that would be greatly appreciated. And I do appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in watching me open up another box, a collector box perhaps, you can watch one of the other videos linked here, or go back to my video library and take a look at other boxes that I've opened. So thank you guys again, and peace out.